Good morning, Harrison Central. Will you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Harrison Central. Today is Wednesday, November 30th, and I'm Isabel with your news. There are no announcements today, so we're going to send it straight to Drake with today's weather.
Thanks, Isabel. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast in the morning. And right now we see a lot of rain in the Ohio Valley. That's going to persist for maybe another hour or so. But once the rain drops off, the wind is going to pick up. It's already pretty windy outside. But a cold front coming through. The clouds are going to go away. It's going to be sunny. But the cold air moving through the Ohio Valley, we're going to see temperatures plummet. It's 52 right now. We saw a high of 55 in the morning. But it's going to be 40 by midday, 12 o'clock. And then those temperatures will drop below 40 into the afternoon and the evening, and maybe potentially into the low 30s tonight. So watch out for that wet roads that could be freezing tonight with the cold air moving in. That's a look at today's weather forecast. Now let's send over to Bella for today's lunch.
For today's lunch, we're having corn dogs, mandarin oranges, mixed vegetables.
Thank you. Today I'm here with Mr. Yorkovich, and we're going to talk about his new transition to the principal position. So, Mr. Yorkovich, how has the transition been going for you?
It's going real well so far. The beginning it was a little bit tough, just being in the classroom for 15 years and then transitioning into that new role into a different office. It was a lot different for me.
And right, what do you think is the most difficult part of this switch?
Realizing all of the job responsibilities that actually go into being an assistant principal. Came into it thinking, taking over for Coach Clifford, he talked a lot about the disciplinary stuff, and that's what he had to deal with. I'm realizing that it's a lot more in depth than that, getting a little bit involved with the academics, getting a little bit involved with professional development with the teachers, and then also handling that discipline throughout the school.
And what has been your favorite part so far?
Being able to get out. I didn't realize it until I took this position, but I felt confined to the area around my classroom. You only got to deal with the kids that were in your classes for that semester, for that class, or for that year. With this position, I get to get out. I get to talk to the teachers more. I get to talk to more students and get involved with them in a different capacity.
And what are you looking forward to in the future?
Just trying to make this place a better place. I know it sounds corny, but we got great facilities here, and everyone sees the great facilities that we have. We want to make the academics and the atmosphere here, the culture here, equally as good as our facilities are.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Yorkovich. Let's send it back to the studio.
On this day, 59 years ago, the Beatles released I Want to Hold Your Hand, which knocked the other Beatles hit, She Loves You, off the #1 slot. This gave the Beatles the #1 and #2 place on the UK chart, and it was the first Beatles song to catch America. Now let's send it back to the studio.
That concludes today's news. Thanks for watching.